looking at this chart, we're going to do a couple different time frames. One thing I wanted to show you is the market was coming up very rapidly over here and how the market starts to top off. This basically shows you what is called a dumpling top on the indicator. It should give you a big hint that it's time to get ready for a reversal. And when we got the 1618 Fibonacci number retracement, it was time to go. The other thing is you can see the target at 0.707 down here in this parallelogram pattern. So keep your eyes and ears open. I'm going to show you some other things with this particular chart. Okay, here's a weekly chart. Now you notice we had the 1618 before. We've got 5, 6, 7 Pesavento lines here telling you this is a pretty good turning point. Now the other thing is we can see the turning point with the ergodic turned right on that one weekly chart, and we've got other weekly charts, especially this big down move here, and I'm going to compress the chart a little bit to give you an idea that where we're headed is not just here. This is the bottom of that previous retracement, but we go clear back to the peaks at 956 back in January and February, and even way back before that in March of 2009. So keep your eyes open on that. Okay, this is the monthly chart. You can see we've had, we've talked about this before. We've had 3 years up, 4 years down, 5 years up, 2 years down. We've gotten into a very, what I will call precarious position. This is a monthly chart. We couldn't break through that previous peak or this other resistance. And while there's the longer term trends are still up, we've got a possibility of going back down here and hitting the bottom again, clear down in the 900s or the 800s even. So that's one way to look at the overall chart and use it as a possible projection, especially if you have longer term investments. Now it's been the 4th of July. A couple things. We're back on the daily chart. You can see we came down, up, down, up, down, up, and now we are just hovering around 10,000. I would look at this chart based on the indicators and everything else and that Pesavento bar that we should be going down and test the 10,000 level here. When we do that, watch what happens. The 10,000 level, we're at a 38% retracement from the very bottom. Now that's pretty darn significant. So, you want to watch this, but I'm looking at this level here, which is around the 960 to 965 level. Now we're supposed to have a summer rally in July. That's historically what happens about 19 out of 26 years. That's happened, but with this chart, I'm not so sure. Let's look at one other time frame, okay? Now I'm looking at a 55-minute bar chart, all right? And you can see this kind of step down, big step down, another big step down, and here we are. And we had a big step down from way back here on the 28th. So these steps are telling you that basically there is a trend in place, right? Oops, I'm sorry. Got a trend like this. You want to look for a trend line break, all right? So you kind of pick the areas that you're looking for, and we have the possibility of a bounce up. The other thing you can do is run one down on the lows. You can run parallel lines. You can do a lot of things. But looking at the longer time frames eliminates the confusion sometimes of where things are going. So hope this helps.